You wake before sunrise. The air is cold enough to sting your skin. Damp earth presses beneath your feet. Somewhere beyond the trees, something heavy moves through the darkness. Every sound matters now. Every smell carries a warning. There's no alarm clock, no electric light, no walls separating you from the rest of nature. This is not a camping trip. This is your entire world. For almost all of human history, this was how every morning began. More than 100,000 years ago, your ancestors lived without cities, farms, writing, or metal tools. Yet the human body and brain that carry them through each day are almost identical to the ones you possess today. Modern life may feel normal, but evolution shaped you for a world that disappeared only a few thousand years ago. Could you survive even a single day? The first challenge arrives before breakfast. You are already thirsty. There are no bottles of clean water waiting nearby. Streams can hide dangerous bacteria, parasites, or predators. Every member of your group learns where fresh water can usually be found, but even familiar sources change with the seasons. Knowledge of the landscape is as valuable as food itself. Anthropologists studying modern hunter-gatherers, including Richard Lee's work with the Juhwanzi people of southern Africa, have shown that survival depends far more on shared knowledge than on physical strength alone. Knowing where to walk, what plants are edible, and when animals migrate often determines who lives and who dies. Would you know where to begin? As daylight slowly spreads across the landscape, your group begins moving. Nobody wanders alone. Humans evolved as intensely social creatures. Your ancestors rarely survived in isolation. Children, adults, and elders all contributed different skills. Some tracked animals, others gathered edible roots, fruits, nuts, insects, or honey. Elder members remembered hidden water sources and dangerous territories. Young people learned by watching rather than attending classrooms. This cooperation helped shape one of humanity's greatest evolutionary advantages. Your brain, compared with other primates, humans developed exceptional social intelligence. Scientists often describe this as cognitive flexibility, the ability to adapt behavior to changing situations. In simple terms, your brain became a prediction machine, constantly learning patterns from the environment. Every conversation around the fire was also a survival lesson. The morning hunt begins quietly. No one rushes. Fresh footprints pressed into soft mud reveal that a small antelope passed only hours earlier. A skilled tracker notices bent grass, broken twigs, and tiny disturbances in the soil that most modern people would never see. Louis Lebenberg, who has extensively documented traditional tracking in southern Africa, demonstrated that expert trackers use careful observation combined with logical reasoning. They reconstruct invisible events from scattered clues, almost like detectives reading an ancient crime scene. Could you notice even one of those signs? Hours pass. The sun climbs higher. Hunting is exhausting, but success is never guaranteed. Contrary to popular movies, prehistoric humans did not kill large animals every day. Many hunts ended in failure. Some days, produced nothing at all. During those times, gathered foods became essential. Women, children, and older adults often collected the majority of daily calories through plants, seeds, tubers, shellfish, and small animals. Archaeological evidence increasingly shows that successful hunter-gatherer societies relied on remarkably diverse diets rather than constant big game hunting. Your lunch might be roasted roots, or berries, or insects. Perhaps nothing at all. Does that surprise you? By midday, the heat becomes intense. There are no refrigerators, no supermarkets, no delivery services. Every calorie requires effort. James Sussman, whose research on the Jew Huanzi explores hunter-gatherer life in depth, notes that although food required work, these societies often spent fewer total hours working than many people in industrial societies today. Once basic needs were met, time could be devoted to storytelling, tool-making, childcare, music, or simply resting. That seems almost impossible from a modern perspective. How could people living without technology sometimes enjoy more free time? The answer lies partly in expectations. Your ancestors sought enough, not endless accumulation. Without permanent storage or private property on modern scales, collecting far beyond immediate needs often made little sense. Carrying unnecessary weight wasted precious energy. Everything you own must travel with you. As afternoon approaches, another task begins. Tool maintenance. Your stone blade grows dull after repeated use. Creating a sharp stone tool demands remarkable precision. Early humans selected suitable rocks, struck them at carefully chosen angles, and produced razor-sharp edges capable of cutting meat, scraping hides, or shaping wooden spears. Some archaeological discoveries reveal astonishing craftsmanship. Blombos Cave in South Africa preserves evidence of symbolic behavior dating back roughly 100,000 years. Researchers discovered engraved ochre pieces and carefully manufactured tools, suggesting that early Homo sapiens were already capable of abstract thought and symbolic communication. These were not primitive minds. They were fully human minds solving unfamiliar problems. Nearby, another group repairs clothing made from animal hides. Needles made from bone would appear much later in some regions, but hide preparation itself already required tremendous skill. Scraping fat, stretching skins, drying them correctly, and protecting them from decay demanded experience passed across generations. Every object represented hours of labor. Nothing was disposable. Would you treat your possessions differently if replacing them required days of work? Children spend the afternoon playing. At least, that is what it looks like. In reality, every game teaches survival. Running develops endurance. Throwing stones improves hunting accuracy. Pretending to stalk animals builds observation skills. Watching adults teaches hundreds of subtle techniques impossible to explain fully with words alone. Play becomes education. Education becomes survival. Evolution shaped childhood for learning. Your own curiosity today may be one of its oldest gifts. As evening approaches, the group finally enjoys a successful hunt. Not everyone celebrates immediately. The real work begins after the animal dies. Butchering requires speed before predators arrive. Meat is divided carefully. Bones may become tools. Tendons become cordage. Skin becomes clothing or shelter material. Very little goes to waste. Archaeological sites across Africa repeatedly demonstrate extensive use of entire animal carcasses, reflecting remarkable efficiency in environments where resources could never be taken for granted. The smell of smoke slowly fills the air. Fire transforms everything. Cooking softens food, destroys many harmful microbes, and unlocks additional calories. Some researchers, including Richard Wrangham, argue that cooking played a major role in human evolution by making digestion more efficient and supporting the enormous energy demands of our expanding brains. Fire also changes something less obvious. It creates nighttime. Before controlled fire, darkness severely limited activity. Around the flames, conversation flourishes. Stories emerge. Plans are made. Children ask questions. Knowledge travels from one generation to the next. Polly Wiesner's research among modern hunter-gatherers found that evening conversations often shift away from practical daytime discussions towards storytelling, social relationships, history, and shared cultural knowledge. Around the fire, your ancestors built something invisible. Culture. Without written language, every story becomes a library. Every elder becomes an archive. Every child becomes the future. Would your own family history survive without books or phones? The stars slowly appear overhead. There are no city lights. The Milky Way stretches across the sky with breathtaking clarity. For countless generations, humans use the stars for orientation, seasonal awareness, and storytelling. Long before astronomy became a science, careful observation of the night sky helped people understand recurring patterns in nature. You notice sounds beyond the firelight. Hyenas. Perhaps lions. Predators remain active while humans attempt to rest. Sleeping deeply could become dangerous. Many researchers believe that ancient humans likely slept in flexible patterns depending on environmental risks, group size, weather, and predator activity, rather than following rigid modern schedules. Your body remains alert. Even during sleep, evolution rewarded caution. Some modern sleep researchers suggest that many nighttime awakenings may reflect ancient survival mechanisms rather than simple biological flaws. Perhaps your restless nights have deeper roots than you imagined. The fire burns lower. Children sleep close to parents. Adults remain nearby. Nobody truly sleeps alone. Human connection itself becomes protection. Loneliness, now common in many societies, would have been extraordinarily rare among most prehistoric communities. Constant social contact shaped emotional systems that still influence mental health today. Your brain still expects belonging. Morning finally returns. You survived one day, barely. Yet something unexpected has changed. Life without technology is unimaginably difficult, but it is also deeply connected. Every meal carries meaning. Every skill matters. Every relationship increases the chance of survival. Modern life has removed many ancient dangers, but it has also removed many of the daily experiences that shaped the human body over hundreds of thousands of years. Your muscles evolved for movement. Your brain evolved for cooperation. Your senses evolved for nature. Your emotions evolved for community. None of those adaptations disappeared simply because cities appeared. That may explain why walking through forests feels calming. why sharing meals feels deeply satisfying, why campfires remain mesmerizing, why children instinctively love exploration. Pieces of your ancient past still quietly shape ordinary moments. Archaeological discoveries at sites such as Blombos Cave and the later Chauvet Cave remind us that humanity has always been creative, curious, and adaptable. Every generation inherited knowledge from those who came before, gradually building the civilizations that exist today. The greatest surprise is not that your ancestors survived such a harsh world. It is that they did so with intelligence, cooperation, compassion, and imagination, powerful enough to carry your species across continents. Everything you are began with mornings just like this one. The cold air, the uncertain path, the watchful eyes scanning the horizon. You wake before sunrise. Only now, those first moments no longer feel like the beginning of a story. They feel like the memory your body has been carrying for 100,000 years.